What is up, investors? Jason here. So we have a lot going on over in the crypto space. We have Bitcoin looking great. Bitcoin's been doing really well. And currently Bitcoin is around $55,000 right now. We also have Ethereum around $3,600. But the thing is, we have a lot of these altcoins that are not really doing too much. Some are, some are not. Now in the case of Cardano, we are seeing Cardano kind of just moving along here slowly. Still down quite a bit from where it was previously before the Alonzo update, where they were at on September 1st, when we had seen Cardano go to the price of a little bit above $3. We haven't been seeing that now. So there's a lot more catalysts that are there in Cardano's favor, but we're not really seeing those things taking any sort of effect. So what we need to be seeing is we need to see the price of Cardano going up. So in this video, I want to be addressing all that and talking about how I still see Cardano going to the price of $5 to even $7 by the end of this year, and how I can see the price of Cardano going back up to the price of $3 by the end of this month or by early November. So let's get to all this right now. So as we do, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash the story annihilate or gently press that like button. It helps me a lot with YouTube algorithms, spreads the videos to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. And if you are interested in being a Patreon and joining the Discord, I have $3 slots open. Really trying to build up my Discord right now. Added a lot of new things. Check it out. A link is in the description. Let's get to it. Now, seeing the price of Cardano right now, how it is down a little bit from where it was during the Alonzo update, and then down from the big bull run that it was on, that was all leading into the update itself. Now keep in mind that there was just a lot priced in, because all this right here was the hype that was leading into the fact that we were going to be getting smart contracts available on Cardano. Now when we did get that, remember, that was released, but those smart contract applications, they need to be developed, which we learned a lot about during the Cardano Summit, but we're still waiting for the smart contract applications, which we'll be learning a lot more about all this stuff soon, but we know there's a lot of great things that are in store. We learned all that in the Cardano Summit, and also information that had come out previously before that. So a lot of great things to be expecting. It's just all about now seeing them and getting more bullish activity within this space in general. So what we have right now is we have the price of Cardano kind of just trucking along here between the price of $2.15 and $2.35. It's just staying between the support and these resistance right now, and it's just kind of moving across the middle here. But when we do break through that 235, like I was saying in the video yesterday, then I expect the price of Cardano to really go up pretty quickly, because if we even look at the previous history, not just what we saw back in August, but what we saw back in May, when we got to that price of 235, that was a big resistance spot right there. A lot of pullback happened, and we saw the price of Cardano going down. Now we had set a new bar with Cardano going above $3, and then we saw a little bit of pullback happening. So what I'm thinking is we're just kind of bound to really have that bull run continue. We just had some pullback that had happened. We got the pricing in of all the catalysts that we currently have. Now we just have those other catalysts to be looking forward to, just learning more about what we're going to be getting with the dApps and all that stuff that's going to really start taking place, and all the stuff that we can be expecting, like with JED and all that stuff. It's going to really help it out. Now, Grayscale, they're saying that they see that Cardano is undervalued. Now, I agree with that, and I want to get to that right now. A report by Grayscale Investments suggests that Cardano is undervalued compared with Ethereum, which would make it a strong investment candidate. The fourth largest cryptocurrency, with a market capitalization of $70 billion, has had a spectacular 2021. It started New Year's Day at 18 cents and reached a high as $3.10 before slipping to its current level of $2.20, up more than 12 times. Meanwhile, the number of Cardano monthly active users has grown more than 7 times to about 2.8 million. Dividing the market cap by its users, Grayscale and an introduction to Cardano puts the value of Cardano users at about $30,000, while Ethereum's are worth $55,000. This may imply that Cardano's valuation is cheaper than its largest peer based on relative user value fundamentals, the report said. Notably, Cardano's September 12th Alonzo upgrade added smart contract functionality. Grayscale said, noting that dApp capabilities should allow Cardano to eventually compete in a wider range of modern crypto cloud market segments, including decentralized finance, non-fungible tokens, and other Web 3.0 use cases. It added that Cardano has successfully settled over $1.6 trillion in total on-chain transactions valued over the last 12 months. Now, Cardano really does have a lot to be bringing to the store, and I think the Grayscale really does make a good point. Especially when we hear about these different smart contract applications that are in the works, like saying Cardano is going to be involved in an AI robot for the healthcare sector, or something that they're going to be doing for Dish Network, for the satellite communications, for telecommunications, cellular communications. That satellite industry itself has a lot of potential to really be bringing a lot of gains to Cardano, especially if they can also be competing with, say, the Apple Store, the Android App Store, and other areas where they really have a lot to really offer. Now, what I really think that we could be seeing, especially since there was so much leading up to the Alonzo update itself, and there was other things that interfered with China, as well as the price of Bitcoin dropping, that dropped the price of Cardano before we even got to the Alonzo update. What I think that we're going to be seeing with how quickly it dropped there is that I think that we're going to be seeing a V-shaped correction. So I think that we're going to see it playing catch up to where it was before, going back to that price of $3.10. Now, I want to make it clear, too, that my prediction of Cardano going up isn't just something random that I'm drawing a line there. There is other things that I look at, and I also want to point out that I'm not any sort of new YouTuber that studies anything that is even related to finance, not just crypto. I've been doing this stuff since 2018. It's just a lot of you guys are just finding out about me. Now, what I really want to point out is that there are things with Cardano that it does get to with the resistance, that when it does surpass those prices, that it does really go up a lot. And we've seen that many times. So doing a more pulled back look here, like I said in the previous video, Cardano has these spots that where it has the most resistance, like where it's staying at right now. That's an important area that it's sitting at. And what we can really be going off of is looking at these past rallies that we've had. When Cardano, if it surpasses the price of $1.50, that was when it shot up a lot, and that's when we got to that $2.35 resistance, which is the resistance that we're currently at right now. When Cardano couldn't hold that $1.50 support above that resistance, that was when we saw the price of Cardano having support at $1. When we saw that Cardano could pass that $1.50 resistance again, that's when we saw it go right back up to that $2.35 resistance. And then after it was able to pass that, it continued going. So that's why we're having all this trouble right now at $2.35. This is just the history of Cardano. That's just making sense with it. If we go past $2.35, then we can expect that it will moon it. But it has to go past it and find support. It has to continue going. It's not just a candlestick going up a little bit above it. It really has to go above $2.35 and continue going from there. That's pretty much the big thing here. And then so that kind of makes this next prediction of why I say that if we can find that support above that $3.10, then I think it's really easy to see the price of Cardano going to that $5 mark. Now, hopefully to some people that does make sense when you can see that Cardano really does hold strong at its resistance when it does have it. So that's like when we saw the 150 pass, when we saw the 235 pass, and then we saw it go all the way up to that 310. That's why I'm saying 310 is the magic number right now, but the road to 310 starts at getting past 235, and then that's when it continues going. So I think that that's a real possibility, and that's very similar to just basically the performance that we've seen in the past. Now, also keep in mind that not every crypto is created equally, which is one of the reasons why we're seeing a difference between Bitcoin and Cardano. But Bitcoin is also that major factor right now with it going up. That's very beneficial to the price of Cardano, because if that wasn't the case, then we could possibly be seeing the price of Cardano going down even more. But having Bitcoin holding strong, that's really helping us out right now. And it's going to really help us out when we start mooning even more with Cardano. Following these technical analysis and just keeping up with them really does help everybody out, in my opinion, on staying on track with what it is doing. And I want to do this with many other cryptocurrencies as well. Just right now, really need to be growing this audience, and so I can be able to do this a lot more. So with that being said, please Like, share, comment, subscribe. New videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys for watching.